me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bears offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation and make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They're looking for an advantage to the run. Got enough for the first down and once more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll try the run. Turning it on. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about having that puppy out.
Off-play action. Fires to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first?
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. It's first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. All the way to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Wants to go on top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Bears will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. So FIU's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave with Jesse going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take it.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. And the Panthers want to move quickly. Moore to the air. They'll throw to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. FIU will line up the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So here comes the Missouri State offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Maybe just a shade out of their field goal range, so they'll lead the offense out there on 4th down. Tries to get it up there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. Trying to make the edge of the screen. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. Quarterback may change this route. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
And you got man-to-man coverage. You're running that curl route. That ball has to come out. You know you're going to get hit. Like, you know you stopped your route. He's going to be right there. He does a great job securing the catch, getting the 1st down.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got him 1st and goal. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense.
Touchdown! In the window for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it coverage is going to be tight. Throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Fires to the line. Got it in the middle. It's McNeil. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Downfield.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. The Panthers want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Moore will throw. They've got the screen set up. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? And the Panthers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Catch in the middle, it's through. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity coming here. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's thrown. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. We've reached the 2-minute time. got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
They want to run it left here. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense. But I won't play it.
Fires to the big fella. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Bears with the 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it.
Well, we haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now. His last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Takes it the other way. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. A strike downfield. He's loose. He's at the 30. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Moore to the air. Firing to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a 1st half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision.
The offense will have to use its 1st time out of the half.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Making side adjustments here. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, he has to play for it. Grabbed in the middle, explored. Brought down at the 31, it is a 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Let's put 6 on the board, fellas.
One more snap coming before halftime. Lost a throw on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Bears will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. out with it. It's Carter. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Starting this third quarter on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
FIU pushing tempo. Moore will throw. They'll run the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. FIU will line up to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So here comes the Missouri State offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. There we go! They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run to the left. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Snap from the gun on third down. They've got enough for the first down. They're in the red zone at the 20. And the Bears have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. Takes it from the gun on third down. Snap in the middle. It's going. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Back to pass. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Bears! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The give to the single back. Just enough there to get it to the 25. A pickup of 2. FIU pushing tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Oh, they're after him. He's going to run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Moore to the air. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. FIU will line up to punt. The see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So here comes the Bear offense. They'll start this drive at their own 48. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, they wound up in the end zone. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
We got their defense right.
He wants to change this route. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. This one's complete. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to get that one in there. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. He'll set up the throw. One time, lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. Touchdown, Missouri State. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. There's being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes a man. It's a running. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. He'll pull it down. That one can really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. FIU pushing tempo.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Moore will throw. The same call on the wide receiver screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. On the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And listen, the quarterback drops back. He's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run it to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The short hand. It's Ellison. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up and right on the doorstep. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And nice job by this defense. You kind of knew something like this was coming. Great job. You got to get penetration. First thing you have to do is get him under that center. Make it really hard for him to go forward right now. Nice penetration, stopping the quarterback sneak in its tracks.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Trying to pound their way in. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. On 4th and goal, no thought of the field goal. They'll go for the touchdown. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal. And defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down. The Panthers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Finds a tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Moore to the air. Pocket breaking down. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Button. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. To the air on first down. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. FIU pushing tempo. Lost a throw on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Lost a throw again. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Slides away. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.